Ladies, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, ba bam, 1 2 1 1. Are we all right? I can hear it. One 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 one. All right. It's very low here. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd ask you to take your seats, please, and we get today's proceedings underway. So if you'd like to take your seats, please, thanks very much. Great to see so many of you here today. But if you'd like to take your seats, we will get today's proceedings underway. I'm not hearing it. It's right, yeah. Just keep this one as well. So. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd ask you to take your seats, please. We have a lot of awards to get through today. So if you would like to take your seats, please, folks, we get our afternoon underway very shortly. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all, and a very welcome to the Crown Plaza Hotel here in Santry. My name is John Kenny. Once again, I'm delighted to be your host for this afternoon and the 2024 Champions of Irish Motorsport Awards. Motorsport Ireland, this is what we do. I think you will agree, ladies and gentlemen, a very impressive video. Now, this is the format for today. Before lunch, we'll have the President's Address and Awards, which were introduced last year, and back once again for 2024. They proved highly popular since their inception. We'll then have the Clubman's Champions and the Karting Champions, and a special announcement as well about a new Rally Championship class. Then we'll have lunch. That'll be followed by the Racing and Rally Champions Awards. And finally, the big announcements every year: the Motorsport Press Driver of the Year and the Young Rally and Racing Drivers of the Year, who will get the Sexton Trophy. So sit back and enjoy the afternoon with us. So I'm first going to call on the President of Motorsport Ireland to give his address of welcome and present his presidential awards of FIA Pins, President's Awards and recognition of outstanding achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of Motorsport Ireland, Aidan Harper. In a break with proceedings, we're now going to have a quick look at the address from the FIA President, who sadly couldn't be with us today.
Dear Aidan, dear members, and dear friends, I am glad to be here tonight to celebrate the achievements of Irish motorsport at the 2024 Champions Awards. Under President Aidan Harper's leadership, Motorsport Ireland has reached new heights. Participation is up, and there is a strong focus on a more inclusive and sustainable future with the new Diversity, Inclusion and Environmental and Sustainability Commissions. Young talent is thriving, supported by the Junior Marshals and Officials Programme and the Motorsport Ireland Rally Academy, which continues to develop top drivers. You are also addressing big issues, from tackling online abuse to securing the 2026 World Rally Championship for Ireland. Tonight, let's celebrate the real champions of our sport: the drivers, co-drivers, teams, officials, and volunteers who bring Irish motorsport to life. Thank you. And now, enjoy the night of the champions.
Thank you to the FIA President. And now, President of Motorsport Ireland, Aidan Harper.
Accordia tá fáilte rót in you. Great to have everybody here today. Distinguished guests, champions in motorsport, dear friends, once again it gives me great pleasure to welcome you here to the Motorsport Ireland Champion Awards 2024. Very soon we will present awards to individuals who have performed outstandingly and magnificently in our sport from all over our country. This year, like other years, has been no different. We have lost great people throughout our sport, throughout our motorsport family. As a mark of appreciation to all of these great people who have passed, can I ask you to be upstanding and to join me in a round of applause in appreciation and celebration for what they have done in our sport. Thank you. Our sport, as we know it, is growing from strength to strength, with growing numbers in all disciplines and full entry lists across our events, with many holding reserve lists. Our strategic plan from 2024 to 2027 is taking very good shape and accelerating in the right direction, where we are already hitting many key milestones. As a reminder, our plan is built around 5 pillars with clear goals and deliverables. 1, leading our sport and safeguarding our future. 2, to have a club and member focus. 3, build people and capacity. 4, develop pathways and participation. 5, promote and communicate. Building our future is one of the main aims as we focus strongly on our youth participation. This year we have introduced junior marshalling from the age of 12 and junior officials from the age of 16. This is all part of an onboarding of our young people into the sport, and where we hope that they will stay for many, many years to come. We have become part of many schools programs where motor clubs have taken the initiative to work with local schools, delivering the safety message and encouraging our young people to take up our sports at grassroots, where at all times mentoring, keeping the race in its place. As part of our growth, 2 new motorsport commissions have been formed: the Environmental and Sustainability Commission and the Diversity and Inclusion Commission. Never has it been so prevalent to establish such commissions as we work on our environmental plans, as well as ensuring that we have and drive a diverse area in our sport, and that our sport is open to every kind and kin and colour and creed. Major achievements in our technology area has seen the launch of our new Motorsport Ireland website, and we will also soon deliver a new digital licensing system to all our officials and competitors, which fosters our environmental programme in the reducing of plastics. Further innovation and improvements will follow in Q1 and Q2 of next year. On the home stage, we continue to identify and grow talent from the grassroots up. Thanks to the incredible work of the Motorsport Ireland Rally Academy and its founder, John Coyne, we continue to be the envy of the world. ASNs around the world look at us in awe when they see what is going on. Showcasing this talent on the world stage is now a norm for us. The realism of identifying elite athletes in our sport has never been so important and is now not just a talking point, but actually becoming a reality. As a country, we continue to outperform on the world stage across many, many disciplines. With incredible wins and championships sealed by pure professionalism, we as a country are at the top of our sport. We have a very strong cross-border relationship with ANICC. I welcome the members of ANICC here today. We also enjoy a strong relationship with Motorsport UK, who we work closely with. To the many sponsors of our championships who are in the room today, I say thank you on behalf of Motorsport Ireland for what you do with your time and for your financial commitments. This ensures that our sport operates at the highest level and carries exciting and leading brand names. Thank you for what you do. I especially would like to thank our main sponsor of our awards today, MIS Commercial. MIS Commercial is a very key partner to Motorsport Ireland in providing event assurance weekend in, weekend out. Thank you to the table and to Niall for all that we do, to Neil for all that we do. Media promotion is also very important in our sport, and I want to thank all sources of media, be it print or digital, for the great work and promotion you do for our sport. This is a needed and vital outlet for all that we do and will continue to do in the future. To the Office of Motorsport Ireland, I say thank you for all your hard work and commitment day in, day out in delivering our sport. To the members of the board of the IMF present today, to the Vice President, the Motorsport Councils, commissions and sub-commissions, thank you for your time and all that you do in our sport. Without what you do, we would just not function. To the members of the Motorsport Council and commissions who finished their term of office this year, I sincerely thank you for all that you have put in to your commissions, to the Motorsport Council. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on board, and we look forward to working at some point in the close future together. To our organising clubs, especially Clerks of the Course, for the construction of amazing events, be it from a stages rally to a mud plug. These things just do not happen without plans and preparation. I also want to thank the hundreds of volunteer marshals who brave the elements weekend in, weekend out across all of our disciplines. Without them, our sport wouldn't happen and our wheels would not turn. These are the true backbone of what we do in our sport. So Marshals of Ireland, thank you. I thank the President of the FIA, Mohammed Ben Salam, and the entire FIA staff for their continued support to us as an ASN. And I also thank Sport Ireland. We're very grateful for Sport Ireland and our partnership with Sport Ireland in steering us in the right direction. On a personal note, I thank my husband Michael, and I say thank you for bearing with me as I am away many nights of the week and weekends carrying out what I do around the country for our sport. Without the understanding at home, I'm sure everyone would agree, some things just don't happen. And finally, to our award winners today, this is your day, the day you looked forward to for some time, the day that cost you many restless nights and numerous headaches, be it finding a sponsor, be it talking in the kitchen at home, be it the family support. But you're here today, and you will receive what you deserve. You will receive one of these magnificent trophies. And for those of you who are here today who may not receive a trophy, remember that you are a winner, that you are present in this room, not by chance, but because you are excellent at what you do. As you look forward to 2025, do so in the light of the great people that have already held these trophies and brought them home to their sitting rooms and houses. You too will bring one home today as well. And remember, you just don't want to bring these home once. You want to bring them home twice, 3 times, etc. So it's a concentric circle of what we do. We compete, we win, we award, we achieve. I wish everyone a very pleasant lunch, and I thank you for being here today. Thank you. I'll stay on, yeah.
Okay. We move on now to the President's Awards. These are the FIA Volunteer Pins. Citation presentations by Aidan Harper.
Thank you. So the FIA Volunteer Pin is the highest achievement award that can be awarded to an individual by the FIA through the local ASN. These pins are coveted items, and we're now in our 3rd year of presenting FIA pins. To each and every one that receives a pin today, I thank you for everything that you do in our sport. The first FIA pin goes to an individual who has been involved in our sport for almost 70 years. He's a founder member of MEC, also has been president of MEC, has been a clerk of the course, chair of trials, member of the Motorsport Council, MEC director, has been an official, marshal, observer, organiser, a stalwart in our sport, and indeed has given his lifetime to our sport. So the first recipient of the FIA pin goes to Mr. Jimmy Cleary.
That's a surprise.
No, Jimmy.
Thank you.
That's for you.
Right. Oh. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What a surprise. Oh.
Just turn that around, Jimmy.
Yeah. Right. Thank you. Thanks, Abe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very first race you win Mandela.
As Jimmy gets settled back into his seat, we must remember as well that he actually clerked the very first race meeting in Mondello, so the genesis of what it is. Our next volunteers pin goes to an individual who competed for a couple of years and then decided, well, they want to do a little bit more than that. They want to start getting involved in officiating. Officiating is a very, very important part and very important aspect of our sport, especially around our marshals. This person has been a marshal north and south, has been a sector marshal, chief marshal, stage commander, timekeeping, the list goes on and on and on. This person embodies the true reflection of the north-south connection that we have in our motorsport. And this person works for the marshals and has been called the Mammy of Marshals. Ladies and gentlemen, the second FIA pin goes to Caroline McGuinness. There you go, you hold that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you, Caroline. Our third FIA pin goes to an individual who's been involved in motorsport for almost 50 years. This person is a lifelong member of Mayo Motor Club, has marshalled all over the country, has been chief marshal, set up crew, and has worked across many, many disciplines. He's managed one of the largest service areas in the country. And for this person, involvement of new people in our sport is very, very important. And just outside of our sport, this person is really heavily involved in many, many local community projects. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of our third FIA pin is Eddie Quinn. Congratulations. Our fourth pin goes to somebody who is no stranger to a lot of people in the room. This person has done every possible job within their club that can be done. Stage commander, clerk of the course, club safety, service park manager, etc. At a very young age, this person took a great interest in motorsport, and thankfully so, because without his knowledge and without what he loves being passed on to other people, his club and a lot of people in this room may not be here today. From Mayfield in Portlaw, County Waterford, from a very young age, he has been involved. In the 1990s, he was awarded by his club as Club Person of the Year. And unfortunately, over the last period of time, has suffered some ill health, but still continues to be out there as a stalwart, doing stage starts and arrival controls. The FIA pin number 4 goes to Peter O'Donoghue. Congratulations. Our fifth FIA pin. This person has been very, very involved in the recruitment of young marshals into our sport, and babysits our young marshals because, you know, as I talked about earlier on, our youth are our future. This person takes the role of Chief Marshal for many, many clubs, never failing to deliver the impossible, and a lot of you will know exactly what I talk about there. This person always has something in the bag, be it a pair of socks, be it a spare jumper, be it whatever it is that is needed to ensure that the marshals are happy on the ground. People skills are very strong and fostering strong youth participation. And always looks for feedback after an event to ensure what this person has put in place has been the right thing. Our 5th pin goes to Marie O'Donoghue. Congratulations. Lovely. Well done. And our final and 6th FIA volunteer pin goes to a house. This house was the cornerstone of one of the great events in the country, the Donegal International Rally. For many, many years, everything was organised from the house. The tea was made, the meetings were had, probably a few rows as well, but the final item always came to fruition. And this is not just one, but 2 people. They dedicated their lives to motorsport, fostering in new people into the sport and trying to ensure that there was a future there when they would be gone. They travelled nationally, one of them being a state safety officer. Unfortunately, we did lose one of these great people back in 2012. Of course, I'm talking about Charlie and Lottie Reid from Donegal. Absolute stalwarts in the sport. Unfortunately, Charlie can't be with us today, and we do remember Lottie, but to receive the pins on behalf of his mother and father, I call Carl Reid now to the stage.
Well, there are FIA volunteer pins. Congratulations to those people involved. Now, these are the presidential awards. Once again, Aidan Harper.
So the President's Awards, these awards are aimed to recognise and honour Motorsport Ireland member clubs and organisations who have taken action to positively change within our sport, to drive community participation and society as a whole. So our first President's Award is awarded under the banner of diversity and inclusion. This club, awardee winner, has a very clear and strong policy on diversity and inclusion. They strongly promote diversity, they ensure equality, and they foster inclusion. Key principles of respect and dignity, equality opportunities, inclusive culture, and representation are very strong within the club. The club is committed to fostering a motorsport community where everyone can take part, grow, and succeed. The winner of the President's Diversity and Inclusion Award is Wexford Motor Club. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done. Our next President's Award is for the best use of public relations and media. This, as I spoke about earlier on, is so important in our sport. This person has contributed in a magnificent way to the PR of the National Forestry Sligo Pallets Championship, never failing to create the ultimate write-up and press release, and they're pretty long, I'm sure most of you have seen them, full of excellent content. This person helped bring on the championship year on year by delivering excellent PR. Unfortunately, the award winner can't be with us today, but I know he is looking in on camera. So the best use of PR and media goes to Cian Donlan. And to accept his award on his behalf, I'll call on John Quill. Thanks, John. Thank you. Our third President's Award is on youth participation in motorsport. So this club is unique in running 4 navigation trials each year. Probably giving it away just by saying that. Running many courses, which have comprised in over 12 new crews being brought on. The club broadened its reach this year by providing these classes to transition year students, and 16 new students signed up to the discipline. Major promotion of road safety in secondary schools, and providing an outlet for young people with interests in cars that successfully runs year upon year, called the Pride and Joy of Cars, where young people can bring their cars to a safe place, enjoy their cars in a safe place on a static display, and talk about life in general. Ladies and gentlemen, the President's Awards for Youth Participation in Motorsport goes to Monaghan Motor Club. Mark Connor.
That's unbelievable.
Well done. Well done. The next President's Award is on innovation. This club has progressed in an incredible way since it was formed 47 years ago. Always striving for change and innovation. Always looking to see what the next step can be to make their events better. This club played host to many championships from an early age and was the first time hosters to the new incoming championships. One such of these being the Anglo-Irish Motoring News Championship. The President's Award for Innovation goes to Cork Motor Club. All done right?
Thank you.
All done right?
Thank you.
The next President's Award is on environmental and sustainability. This is for clubs are organisations who have introduced a sustainable and environmental practice. It will be no news to people in the room, the winner of this award, for the second year in a row, for showing how they have created and how they have worked in relation to how we work on our refuel. The process has created safe refuel zones in our service parks, where fuel is pumped in a very environmental friendly area. Special ground mats, containment units and other items ensure that we are meeting all the standards that need to be met. The award for the Environmental and Sustainability President's Award goes to the Tarmac Rally Organisers Association. Johnny? Thanks very much. Our final President Award goes to a club or organisation who has shown exemplary standards in working with local civic authorities in the delivering of their event. This event, for the second year running, has introduced an incredible command and control centre where An Garda Síochána, fire services, ambulance services, along with club personnel, work tirelessly for 3 days of an international event. These things just do not happen. Months of preparation go into this, and ensuring the right people are in the right room to ensure the safe running of the event. The award for local and civic bodies goes to Donegal Motor Club.
Thank you.
How are you? John's coming up as well. Well done, boys. Well done. Well done. Well done.
And finally, in this section, the recognition of outstanding achievement. Once again, Aidan Harper.
As last year, we awarded an award for outstanding achievement. How do I say this? If you're 76 years of age and you're traveling around the world, competing month in, month out, second week in, second weekend out, if you have been a navigator of a car for maybe over 600 events, if you have a lifetime achievement behind you as this person does, and last week were awarded the WRC, the FIA WRC Masters Co-Driver. I think we all know who we're talking about. Can I ask Mickey Joe Morrissey to come to the stage, please? They're all standing for you. Look down the hall.
Okay,
Over this way.
Chester has a camera.
Well done, boys. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Thank you.
Doesn't he look great for 76 years of age? Looks wonderful. Well done, MJ. Thank you.
You can add 5 on.
Put 5 onto it. Okay, fair enough. Thank you, Aidan. His duties are not finished quite yet. He has some more awards to be presented a little bit later on. But for the moment, we're going to do our Clubman champions. I want to call firstly on Brian Keegan, the chair of the Autocross Commission. Brian, would you like to join me on stage? The moving chicane that is Michael Chester to get around him. Thank you, Michael, doing the photographs this year again. Brian Keegan will present the award to the National Autocross Surface Junior, get that right, National Autocross Grass Surface Junior 9A champion for this year is Nicole O'Leary. Well done, Nicole. The National Autocross Grass Surface Junior 9B champion, sadly, is not with us. This is Mikey O'Connor. If you'd like to, quick round of applause for him. Not here, though, sadly. But the National Autocross Grass Surface Junior Buggy champion is here. It's Mark Keegan. As you probably can guess, the National Autocross Grass Surface Junior Buggy champion is the son of Brian Keegan, who's the chair of the Autocross Commission, presenting the award. The National Autocross Grass Surface Intermediate champion is Caitlin Long. Sorry. Caitlin Long. And the final award to be presented by Brian Keegan is the National Autocross Loose Junior champion, Anthony Dineen. Well done, Anthony. Thanks very much to Brian Keegan for also presenting those awards. Next, can we have to the stage Enda Byrne, the chair of the Hill Climb Sprint Commission, to present the next award. Enda Byrne, if you'd like to join us on stage. As he makes his way up, I can make the announcement then. The National Hill Climb Sprint champion and winner of the Frank Keane Trophy is Billy White from County Dublin. Billy, the National Hill Climb champion, that's his car on display here in the room. An impressive beast it is too. Thank you, Enda, and well done to Billy White. On to the next award, Peter McKinley, the hill climb competitor and father of Simon McKinley. Could you please join me on stage for this next award? And as Peter makes his way to the stage, The National Hill Climb Sprint Saloon Champion, the winner of the Simon McKinley Trophy from County Wexford, is Brian Kerwin. Very unusual trophy this as well, folks, I think you'll agree. The names are put on a disc and then put onto the trophy as the years go by. Thank you, Peter. Next up for the next two awards, the chair of the Rallycross Commission, Seamus Hobbs. I'm going to start with the National Junior Rallycross Champion. Welcome, Seamus. From County Louth, we welcome to the stage, please, Logan Hoey. And now the stalwart, really, of Irish Rallycross, not just here, but in Britain and obviously internationally as well, the National Rallycross Champion, Derek Toll. Incredibly, ladies and gentlemen, this is his 8th consecutive Irish Rallycross Championship win. Well done, Derek Toll. Thank you to both Seamus and congratulations to Derek. Keep it going, Derek, over the next couple of years, hopefully to see him not just here but internationally as well. Next, I'd like to ask Gerard O'Connor, on behalf of the Auto Test Commission Chairman Mike Mulcahy, to join me on stage, please, to present the next 3 awards. The Championship Class National Auto Test Champion wins the Hewison Trophy is Peter Grimes. This year saw the restart of a reinvigorated National Auto Test Championship after a break of a few years. Thank you, Peter. Well done. The Challenge Class National Auto Test Champion wins the Ascot Trophy is Brian Kingston. And our final Auto Test award, the Novice Class National Auto Test Champion wins the Europa Cup. It's Daniel O'Donoghue. Do we see Daniel in the room? Does not appear to be here. Thank you very much to Michael Mulcahy for doing those last couple of awards. Finally, before we get to lunch, I know a lot of you are hungry, including myself, the kart race champions. Just before we do that, I'd like to bring up Trevor Gray and John Mason, the Managing Director of Tillotson Ireland, to give us our first award winners, please. So Trevor and John Mason, please. Trevor actually sent me a note as well before we give these awards that Irish drivers did quite well in the Miami World Finals last week. Specifically, the X30 Senior Masters, which was won by John Norris. Seventh was Gary Edwards. The X30 Seniors, in third place was Andre Dabia. The X30 Juniors in fifth place was Tig Buckley, and the X30 Mini in seventh place was Christian Colby. So well worth mentioning those. But first, our national Tillotson T4 champion is Aaron Coogan. The national Tillotson T4 junior champion, Keith Burke. Thank you, John Mason, MD of Tillotson Ireland, for presenting those awards along with Trevor. Trevor's going to stay with us now for the next set of awards. The National Rotax Max Champion is Carter Mooney. The National Kart Champion, the Miami X30 Junior Champion, Tig Buckley. The National Kart Champion, the Miami X30 Senior, goes to Jack Buckley. As you can probably guess, Jack and Tig are brothers and grandchildren of the former National Rally Champion, Ger Buckley, who's a cousin of Billy Coleman, so keeping it in the family. The National Novice Cadet Champion, Cavan Hayes. Thank you, Cavan. Well done. Also, thanks to Trevor Gray for those set of awards. Can I ask Leo Nolte next up, please, to present the award on behalf of Mary and Liam Shanahan, the winner of the National Shanahan Memorial Trophy, the National Cadet Kart Champion. Sadly, neither could be with us today, and we send our best wishes to Mary, who's recuperating at the moment as well. But the National Cadet Kart Champion, sadly, he's not with us. So Oren Henry was receiving as Alex Riley is currently on holidays. Winner of the Neil Shanahan Memorial Trophies. Hard to believe that Neil has gone 25 years this year. Amazing how time flies. Thank you, Leo. Just two more now to bring you, in fact, one more award, and then we have an announcement to bring you. Can I ask John Naylor, please, to join us on stage to present the award? And Arthur Walsh will read the citation on behalf of the chair of the selection committee and announce the winner of the J.C. Millard Memorial Trophy. Arthur.
In 1928, Jimmy Millard's father bought him his first motorcycle, which was the start of a long involvement in motorsport. A founder member of the MG Club and a regular RAAC steward, Jimmy was a regular competitor on the Circuit of Ireland in the post-war years and did the iconic Monte Carlo rally 5 times. Jimmy was still a regular competitor in hill climbs until the late 70s, 50 years after his love affair with the sport began. One of Jimmy's great strengths was his encouragement and help to the beginners in the various disciplines of the sport. He's remembered by the presentation of the Jimmy Millard Award Trophy, which is made to a competitor who has made a contribution to the sport above their competition record. This year's recipient started competing in 1967 in local autocross events. A founding member of Burren District Motor Club, over the years this person has served as the club treasurer, secretary and president. They've also held almost every official role at events in the club, from COC to steward to marshal, taking on every role with keen dedication. Their contribution extends well beyond their own club. This person's work as an international scrutineer during the 1980s earned them the respect of peers across Ireland and further afield. This year, at the age of 72, they returned to competitive autocross after a 43-year hiatus, and with remarkable success. They triumphed in both the Grass and Munster two-wheel drive autocross championships, winning both outright, proving that age is no barrier to success in our sport. His contribution to motorsport, whether as a competitor, official, mentor or volunteer, have enriched the sport in countless ways. He has shown through decades of service that motorsport is about more than just results. It's about community, encouragement and fostering the next generation. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the Jimmy Millard Award for 2024 is Mr. Pat Horan.
Congratulations, Pat. Thanks to John Naylor for making those awards. Obviously, we've done quite a few awards before lunch. We'll have the main body coming up, the High Achievers. We'll also have the Motorsport Press, Motorsport International Driver of the Year Awards, and of course our two big ones, the Sexton Trophy and the Billy Coleman Award. But before we break for lunch, with details of exciting one-make new rally championship, Motorsport Ireland sporting manager is Art McCarrick.
Thank you, John. Just over 2 years ago, a project started by the Motorsport Ireland Rallies Commission, and it started out of a review of classes. There's been a novice class in our yearbook for rallying for quite a long time, but the uptake wasn't there. It wasn't proving attractive to competitors, to novice competitors. So a working group from the Rallies Commission, many of whom are down the back of the room, led by Declan O'Keefe, they started to have a look at revitalising the class. And there's a phrase, I'm sure plenty of you have heard it, for a new idea, read an old book. One-make championships were a cornerstone of rallying in the 80s, 90s and the 2000s, and they regularly offered an affordable, competitive entry into the sport. But they were almost always manufacturer-led. This project had to be led by the governing body. A car was decided on as the base, and suppliers were asked to provide quotes and in turn turn a road car into a rally car. I'm delighted to confirm we've appointed Murray Motorsport, who came up with a kit which provides everything you need, I think everything apart from an intercom, to turn your 1.2 Dacia Sandero into a rally car. The kit comes in at just under €5,000, and with base cars cheap and readily available, it will be possible for a competitor to build a car, and a competitive car, for around €8,000 to €9,000. The chosen car, as I've mentioned, is the 1.2 Dacia Sandero, 2013 to 2017 model. And through their Irish distributor, Cedar Motors, I'm delighted to announce today that Dacia will support the championship for 2025, 2026 and 2027. The cars will compete as part of the Motorsport Ireland National Rally Championship, running at the back of the field, seated together, starting after first service and paying a reduced entry fee. There was never anything stopping someone from building a car like this and to this price point. There was just never an incentive. I'm fairly sure now there is. So it's my pleasure to formally launch the Motorsport Ireland Dacia Sandero Challenge Cup, and I'd ask those standing by the car at the back of the room to unveil the first car built using the kit. Enjoy your lunch. Thank you very much.
As they say, good luck to all who sail in her, the new Dacia Championship coming on stream. Anyway, that was our first set of awards, and as Art said, enjoy your lunch. Back after that with our main body of awards. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying your lunch out there. But just to let you know, we will be resuming in 5 minutes' time. But 5 minutes' time, we have our Marquee Awards coming up very shortly. So if you'd like to resume your seats, we will be with you in about 5 minutes' time while they're still serving desserts and coffee. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, certainly I'd like you to put your hands together for the staff here at the Plaza Hotel in Santry, and a magnificent job to feed us all today. Almost 300 guests. It's one of the biggest gathering we've had for a very long time, so hopefully somebody can close the doors for us there and knows how to do it. But we will continue with our Marquee Awards now. We're going to start with our high achievers. First up, Josh McErlane and James Fulton. The player represented Ireland with distinction in the FIA World Rally Championship, setting front-running pace all season and narrowly missing out on a WRC2 win in Rally Portugal. Aaron Johnston, the Fermanagh native, guarded Takamoto Katsuta to 16 stage wins in the World Rally Championship this year, with the highest being his second place finish on the Safari Rally in Kenya. William Crichton and Liam Regan, the reigning junior World Rally champions, stepped up to the WRC2 this year. They also contested the British Rally Championship, and they just missed out on winning that too. Charlie Eastwood. Eastwood drove for Corvette in the FIA World Endurance Championship, scoring strong results in the LM GT3 class, and ended the season with a test in the Cadillac V-Series or hypercar. Matt and Catherine Shinners, the husband and wife team, competed in Thailand and South America in 2024. Matt now has the distinction of having rallied in 6 continents. Cork's Matt Griffin enjoyed a mixed European Le Mans Series campaign, but he did take the LM GT3 win in Paul Ricard in France in May. John Armstrong and Owen Tracy, an impressive full European Rallycross Championship season, the first in Rally 2 machinery. That saw the pair take 5th in the championship, and they finished their season with the best result of the campaign, 2nd overall in Poland. And James Rowe Jr., the former Young Racing Driver of the Year, showed well in the Firestone Indy NXT Series, taking a maiden pole, finishing the points 14 times for the Andretti Global team. He's announced earlier this month that he's actually staying in Indy next for 2025. Now we come to the International Driver of the Year, as voted for by the Motorsport Press, of which I am one, so I can read this citation. I'd ask Aidan Harper to join me on stage now to make this presentation, the winner of the Manley Memorial Trophy. Well, this driver, 18 years of age, from Clonbelogue in County Loughry, has been one of Ireland's fastest rising single-seater racing sports stars over the past few years. He's currently part of the McLaren F1 driver development programme. He's been competing in selected rounds of the FIA International Formula 3 Series in 2024 and looks to move on eventually to the very pinnacle of the sport he hopes, Formula 1. Since he started karting at the tender age of 12, he's advanced through the classes, and now the 18-year-old has a combined 16 race wins across the British, UAE and Italian Formula 4 Championship, while racing for High-Tech Grand Prix and US Racing. His impressive form saw him crowned the 2022 British F4 champion, as well as the Italian F4 champion, vice champion. The 2023 campaign saw him crowned vice champion in the GB3 championship, with 5 victories and 8 podiums to his name. And in 2024, he was signed up by MP Motorsport to take part in the FIA Formula 3 championship. He will continue his development into 2025 with the support of the McLaren Driver Development Programme. The winner of the Manley Memorial Trophy, he's also won the Young Racing Driver of the Year in the past, Alex Dunn. Thanks, Aidan, for taking the trophy. It's the heaviest trophy we have out there. Alex, congratulations on your award, Young Racing Driver of the Year in the past, and also now the International Driver of the Year. You join some prestigious names up there, don't you, as well? So this must be quite an honour for you.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's my second time winning the International Driver of the Year, and you know, to be in this room and have this award presented to me is a very special feeling. You know, I think when I was sitting there listening to you list out my achievements recently, it's quite a special feeling and something I'm really proud to have achieved. And this year being a part of the McLaren F1 driver development program for me, as the only Irish driver at that level, it's very, very special and something I'm really proud of.
Tell us about the McLaren development program. What does that entail?
Well, basically, I'm one of the few members of the McLaren driver development program, linked to, of course, their Formula One program. I have got great support, to be honest, from McLaren, and the goal being part of that is to hopefully achieve my lifelong dream of making it to Formula One. Hopefully next year the ultimate goal is F2. I'll be doing the official test next week in Abu Dhabi in F2, and the goal next year is F2, which is one step below F1. So we're very close. We're not there quite yet, but we're very close, and it's going well.
Yeah, okay. Tell us about 2024. What kind of season did you have?
To be honest, 2024 was one of my more difficult seasons recently, but I think, like I said already, the biggest high was being part of McLaren. To have that opportunity is great for me, and to have a Formula One team believing in me and recognising my talent is something I've wanted my entire life. So to have that was the biggest thing for me this year. Like I said, it was a difficult year, but to be the only Irish driver at an F3 level and to get quite a few podiums this year was something really nice, and to show everybody my speed and to keep moving forward was still very strong. Like I said, McLaren this year, they were very happy with me, and they're happy with me, and they want me to try and progress to F2, and that's the goal for next year. So if we can keep on pushing and achieve that, it would be very special.
And overall, we've had some Irish drivers obviously in Formula One, but the last one really to be a high-profile team was Derek Daly back in 1982 with the Williams from the Republic of Ireland. It's a long time. We need to now bridge that gap, do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. My goal is to be the next Formula One driver from Ireland. And like I said, I'm the only one at that level, and to be in Formula One day and flying the flag for Ireland would be my dream come true, and something that not only for me but for Irish motorsport, it's something that would be very, very special. And if I can achieve that, then I'd be super proud, and my hard work would have paid off.
All right, Alex Dunn, congratulations to you, the winner of the Manley Trophy. Winner of the Manley Trophy, the International Driver of the Year. Now, next up, the award for the most outstanding contribution to Irish motorsport, the winner of the Ivan Webb Memorial Trophy. Can I ask Brendan Flynn to read the citation on behalf of the chair of the selection committee, and Aidan Harper will again present this award. So, Brendan Flynn, please.
A pioneering motorsport personality in the 50s and 60s, Ivan Webb was a member of the General Committee of the RIAC and tragically lost his life in an aircraft accident in 1972, just 2 months after being elected to chair of the competition committee. The Ivan Webb Annual Award is presented annually to someone who has made an outstanding contribution to Irish motorsport. This year, the recipient has put in tireless work for motorsport in Ireland and over several decades. The contribution and continues to contribute to every area and discipline of the sport. This person's knowledge and experience of motorsport, the rules and regulations, is freely and willingly shared when needed, and a current member of the Motorsport Ireland Rules Commission, a former chair of Motorsport Ireland's Rallies Commission, and a current Motorsport Council member. They have worn many hats within the organisation. Their tireless work and diligence with Sport Ireland, and especially during the COVID pandemic, where funding was secured not alone to protect Motorsport Ireland, but the affiliated clubs in Motorsport Ireland, should never be forgotten. I am delighted and honoured to announce the recipient of this year's Ivan Webb Memorial Award is Angela Heenan. Congratulations, Angela.
Congratulations, Angela. Thank you, Aidan, for presenting that award. Next up is the Mick Merrigan Award. The late Mick Merrigan, sadly no longer with us, and we will have the Merrigan family up to present this award along with John Naylor. But first, John will come to the stage and read the citation on behalf of the chair of the selection committee for the Mick Merrigan Award.
Thank you. Most of you in this room would remember fondly Mick Merrigan, but just to remind everybody what this award is about. The Mick Merrigan Memorial Award celebrates the spirit of Irish motorsport. It is awarded to a person who, in the opinion of the selection committee, represents the values of professionalism, fairness and integrity, and demonstrates a positive, enthusiastic and inspirational approach to Irish motorsport during the past year or over a number of years. It is the intention that the winner of this award is currently, or formerly, a citizen of the island of Ireland and has participated in Irish motorsport as a driver, competitor, mentor, team manager, owner, mechanic, engineer, commentator, marshal, volunteer or race official. This award is presented annually in memory of Mick Merrigan, who sadly left us in 2022, who generously shared his wisdom and his enthusiasm with a new generation of Irish drivers, while epitomising the spirit of Irish motorsport as a racing driver, a mentor, a team manager, ambassador and gentleman, a gentleman of the sport. So this year, I'm going to name the person first because of quite a citation, and if Katrin is going to join us up here to present, and if the recipient can come up, and then I'm going to read out the citation about the recipient. The recipient is Don Kissan. Now, as Don makes his way up, I'm just going to, for people that don't know Don, he's a proud son of Tipperary town, and like so many others, his first exposure to motorsport came when the Circuit of Ireland passed through. Age 17, he gave up a very good rugby career to hitchhike around Europe following the Formula One circus. He spent nights sleeping in the Ferrari transporter, but kept the tuxedo in his rucksack so he could bunk into the gala awards for dinner, a skill that serves him well today. 70 years later, he's still to be found in grandstands from Mondello to Monaco with his knowledge and enthusiasm undimmed, especially when there is an Irish driver to cheer on. Don was an early member of the MEC and started his own racing career in a Jaguar in the Phoenix Park in 1962. He was to continue for over 20 years in a mod sports midget, where he was joined by his beloved wife Gloria in an equally modified Frog Eye Sprite. Together, Don and Gloria were the centre of the social scene in the park, Dunboyne, Kirkestown, Ingliston and Brands Hatch at the Formula Ford Festival. The big trophy that eluded him was the Home Patrick Trophy, and once when leading, he was black flagged so a marshal could remove his trademark cigar from his mouth. He appealed on the basis the feckin' thing wasn't even lit. Plenty would also know Don from his news agents, Dixon's in Dunleary, where enthusiasts would gather to read autosport and motoring news. He also saw many pre-loved MGs and Triumphs from the surrounding lanes, but he assures us that none of them were ever raced or rallied. Throughout these times, he was a quiet backer and mentor to many up-and-coming drivers. An entry fee paid, an engine bought, an introduction to a contact in England, and many a bed for the night before a race meeting. The Cassans would always go out of their way to help out. So as it says on the trophy, Don is a driver, a mentor and a friend to many, including the late Mick Merrigan, and he truly embodies the spirit of Irish motorsport. Don Cassan.
Well done, Don. well-merited award, obviously. Mick Merrigan Award. Mick sadly missed, good friend of mine too. Let's move it on to a new award now for 2024, the Rosemary Smith Award. Rosemary Walsh will now read the citation on behalf of the chair of the selection committee. So Rosemary and Aidan Harper will make this presentation. But Rosemary, if you'd like to come up first and read the citation for the Rosemary Smith Award, new for 2024.
Rosemary Smith was a trailblazer in Irish motorsport and Ireland's most successful female driver. In the 1960s, when few female competed in motorsport, Rosemary's passion and talent inspired many. Rosemary competed in over 90 rallies in Ireland and Europe, including 8 Monte Carlo rallies, and became the first woman to win the famous Tulip Rally outright. Rosemary passed on December the 5th, 2023, a year ago tomorrow, leaving a lasting legacy. Before she died, Rosemary presented a trophy to the RIAC, and her wish was that this would be awarded in motorsport. This year, the Motorsport Ireland Women in Motorsport Commission, in partnership with the RIAC, proudly introduces the Rosemary Smith Trophy, which will be presented today. The recipient of this prestigious trophy has achieved remarkable milestones in a short time. Starting as a navigator, she drove her first rally at the age of 20 and has since competed in both Irish and British Rally Championship events. She became the first female driver selected for the Motorsport Ireland Rally Academy. In the last 3 years, she has competed in over 40 rallies across Ireland and Europe, including the European Junior Rally Championship. She was among the top 15 selected from a worldwide field for the first FIA World Rally Championships Women's Driver Development Programme this year. We're extremely proud to announce that the inaugural Rosemary Smith Trophy recipient is a rally driver who embodies the talent, determination, and pioneering spirit this award celebrates. This recipient is Aoife Raftery.
It will. Well done, Aoife. Arthur Collier is actually going to join us on stage now to make this presentation from the RIAC. Aoife Raftery, first recipient of the Rosemary Smith Award. Well done, Aoife, and best of luck in your future endeavours in Irish rallying and international rallying as well. We're moving on now to our racing champion, Trevor Gray, once again. Could I get you to the stage, please, the chair of the Motorsport Ireland Race Commission, who's going to make this award. It's the winner of the Dunlop Hawthorne Trophy. And the winner of the Dunlop Hawthorne Trophy, the national racing champion for 2024, is Sean McGovern. Also made the shortlist, the shortlist for the Young Racing Driver of the Year. Maybe come his way in the not too distant future. Well done. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Sean. Our rally champions now. Sadly, the Tarmac Rally Organisers Association, or TROA as we know them, champion driver navigator Keith Cronin and Mikey Galvin are unable to attend here, and also the Triton National Stage Rally champion driver, winner of the Vard Memorial Trophy, Josh Moffat, and the Motorsport Ireland National Rally champion navigator, winner of the Noel Smith Memorial Trophy, is Keith Moriarty from County Limerick. I'm afraid all four have other pressing engagements, sadly, but I'd like to put the hands together, please, for those rally champions. So next, can I invite to the stage John Quill and James Coleman. John Quill is chair of the Forestry Championship Sub-Commission, if you'd like to join us on stage for the next award, which is the National Forestry Rally Driver, winner of the Doc Jackson Memorial Trophy, and the National Forestry Rally Champion Navigator, winner of the Ger Fahy Memorial Trophy. It's Derek Mackerel and Eamon Creedon. Derek Mackerel winning the Forestry Championship. He's winning the same title his father won back in 1991. James is going to stay with us for the next award, and I'll invite Conor Maguire, the chair of the Motorsport Ireland Rally's Navigation Sub-Commission, to join me on stage for the next award winners. The National Navigation Trial Champion Driver for 23-24 and the National Navigation Trial Champion Navigator for 23-24 are Andy Mackerel and Greg Shinners. Andy Mackerel, Derek's father, wins the Navigation Trial Championship for the 6th time. Greg Shinners, his co-driver, is National Navigation Champion for the 1st time, so well done. So well done to Derek and to Eamon earlier on, and to Andy Mackerel now. Dad and son sharing awards, and Greg Shinners as well, from County Limerick and County Monaghan, respectively. And a final award in the Rally Champions. James and Conor Maguire are going to stay with us now for this last one. The National Endurance Trial Champion Driver for 2024. Sadly, Shane Maguire from County Monaghan cannot be with us today, but receiving on his behalf the National Navigation Trial Champion Navigator himself for 2024 from County Monaghan is Kieran Maguire. Shane has actually emigrated to Australia since winning the award. Co-presented by Shane and Kieran's father, Conor. First year of this championship as well. Thank you, Conor, and also thank you to James Coleman as well. Now you can feel the tension rising in the room. With our Marquee awards, we've had our International Driver of the Year, Alex Dunn, winning it for the 2nd time, which is fantastic. But we're moving it on now to where the money is really. The Young Rally Driver of the Year for the Billy Coleman Award. Billy Coleman is with us. Billy, would you like to come on stage to make this award? He's come back from Australia, where his son, I believe, is farming 1 million acres. Slightly bigger than the farm that he's normally used to. And actually, I want you to put your hands together because this is the 50th year since Billy won the British Rally Championship. So, fantastic. Now, These are the contenders. Keelan Grogan from County Leitrim, Craig Rahal from County Cavan, Ryan McHugh from County Donegal, Jack Harris, also from Donegal, and completing the Donegal trio is Kyle McBride. Now, following an interview process on November 21st, the top 3 finalists were Ryan McHugh, Craig Rahal, and Kyle McBride. The Young Rally Driver of the Year, the winner of the Billy Coleman Award presented by Billy, is Craig Rahal. Well done, Craig. Can I get a quick word with you now before you leave the stage? Thanks very much, Billy, for making that long trek home to do the presentation as well. I'll just get you to grab that mic there. So tell us about your season then. How did it go for you? Obviously, it's a very big thing to win this trophy. Good prize money as well to go rallying next year. Obviously, that's your intention. But tell us first about 2024.
It's a true honour to be standing up here receiving this award. There's so many people I need to thank. Starting with my family, I have to start with my brother Jason. He pushed me to get into rallying, and he gave me his rally car when I was 15 to get me started. And then since then, to my father Peter, he's made all my dreams a reality. Between himself and Philip, they've brought the car the length and breadth of the country, over to Wales and even out to Portugal. Without them, I'd be truly lost without them. To Cyril McCullough, who's run the car for me since I started rallying. He's always given me a reliable car and set up to suit me, and has given me the ability to prove my pace and get results. And of course, to the main man beside me, Conor Schmidt. He's been with me from the very start as well, and Conor has just as much of a love and passion for this sport as I do, and he puts in all the hard work that's required behind the scenes. And of course, I have to thank all my sponsors, all the local businessmen who sponsored me from the very start. I wouldn't be here without them. And a special shout out this year to the Motorsport Ireland Rally Academy. They have been instrumental to my progression and development this year. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be part of this great programme developed by Sean McHugh and John Coyne, and I look forward to working with the team in the coming years. To have my name on this trophy is just unbelievable. All the names on this trophy are true idols of mine, and I looked up to them, and like them previous winners of this award, I'll not waste this opportunity. I'll represent this award to the best of my ability, and this is only the start. The best is yet to come for myself and the team.
Absolutely. Tell us about 2025 then. Obviously you've got a few quid in the back pocket from this, but rallying, as we know, is an expensive sport. What's your plans for next year?
We haven't nailed down anything fully yet. We'll talk with the academy and we'll find a suitable programme that will best suit me to progress in this sport and get to the highest level.
Would that be in Ireland or abroad?
It'll be more than likely abroad, yeah, Europe.
Okay. So what, the family is obviously very, very thrilled with that. I saw a few hugs going on down there, a bit emotional as well. I mean, it's obviously a big honour for you, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. It's a dream of mine from a very, very young age. And it's just unbelievable to be standing here receiving this award. This is something else.
Okay, well done, Craig. Craig Rahal, congratulations to you. Young Rally Driver of the Year, the Billy Coleman Award recipient. Thanks to Billy for making that award. And our final one now, this will be presented by Aidan Harper, President of Motorsport Ireland, for the Young Racing Driver of the Year for the Sexton Trophy. Some amazing names on this trophy down the years. The nominees this year: Logan Hoey from County Louth, Brandon McGohan from County Antrim, Max Hart from County Wicklow, Jason Smith from County Kildare, Sean McGovern in County Dublin, Joshua Henry from Donegal, Jamie Moylan of County Kildare, and David Maguire of Dublin as well. So following the interview process on the 27th of November, the top 3 finalists were Joshua Henry, Jason Smith, and Max Hart. Just as an aside, by the way, Josh Henry competed in the mini series, the Junior Mini Challenge, up to almost 20 cars this year in 2024. Mondella Park tell me that the scholarship application for their scholarship car is now open. So if you want to have a word with the Mondello crew, who are over here to my left-hand side, Roddy Green, may be able to fill you in on that one for drivers from 14 to 16 years of age. I'm dragging this out, aren't I? Joshua Henry, Jason Smith, Max Hart, the young racing driver of the year, the winner of the Dunlop Sexton Trophy is, took you 5 times, Max Hart. Marx has said 5th attempt. Obviously, patience for you is a virtue. Congratulations to you. You must be delighted.
Yeah, absolutely over the moon. I didn't even want to let it go there. It's hard to believe. I'm very speechless, as you say, 5 times. I certainly kept persistent anyway, and I'm absolutely delighted to get my name on that trophy. Firstly, I've got to thank all my sponsors. I was just going through it this morning. I've had nearly 40 of them, and each one of them have played a huge part in this story to get to this day, and will continue to play a huge part in it, and that has led me to where I am and what will lead me to the future as well. And of course, my family, they're the best parents you could ask for. I'm getting a little bit emotional. They push me in every direction. They encourage me to jump when I think it's too late to jump, and they're just absolutely awesome. So I'm absolutely delighted.
Well done. Tell us about 2024. Were you happy enough with the season, how it went?
Yeah, thankfully I had probably one of my best years to date. Results-wise, it was very good. 8 podiums, 2 wins, multiple fastest laps, poles. I was really happy with this year's results. To top it off in Macau with a World TCR debut, although it didn't go my way results-wise, it was still an absolutely awesome experience, and I feel incredibly lucky to be able to race at the highest level in TCR. And the plan for next year, there's no pen to paper just yet, but we're looking at doing World TCR again. We're waiting to see what Hyundai want to do, and I'd love to remain with them and continue to build the relationship with them.
You're still part of the Hyundai program, aren't you, as well?
Yeah, we get a small bit of support off them, and they push us into the right directions.
Was saloon cars the right thing to do?
I think so. Initially, it was very difficult. Of course, as a young man, when I was coming through the ranks in single-seaters, you have that dream of Formula One, and very quickly it sort of became apparent, and with the help of COVID, that it was going to be a very, very difficult task, but not impossible, of course. As we can see, the brilliant Alex Dunn, he's doing us all very proud. But I made the switch to touring cars, I think, at the right time, and look, it's led me to be here, so it must have been the right decision.
Absolutely. Well done, Max.
Thanks very much.
Patience, as I say, is a virtue. And at the 5th time of asking, Max is the Young Racing Driver of the Year for the Sexton Trophy. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you've enjoyed our presentation today. I want to personally thank Art McCarrick for putting all this work together. If you'd like to put your hands together for Art, he did a tremendous job here. And to you for being here as well, all 275 of you. I'm on a personal note going for shoulder surgery, so I'm going to miss the rally sprint at the end of the year, which is a pain. But anyway, have a very happy Christmas from me, John Kenny, and the rest of Motorsport Ireland crew. Good afternoon, enjoy the rest of your day, and have a happy Christmas. Give all the winners and your trophies to the stage, please, for the mass photograph. Everybody up with your trophies to the stage as soon as possible. Thank you.